Today's message from Spirit: compassion does not require you to stay where your soul has moved on. Hey there, it's Laurie Lynnsee, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. Today is Wednesday, the 10th of June, 2026. And before we get started with our message, I'm going to show you which decks I'm using today. So I'm using Spirit Junkie, which is fast becoming a favorite oracle deck for me, and then the Light Seer Tarot. And I was out on a little field trip last week, and I'm going to show you something from that field trip at the end of the video. But I went into a woo-woo shop that's just south, probably about 45 minutes from my house, and they have this deck, and it made me smile. And, you know, I'm here to tell you there's woo-woo shops around you. It might not be, you know, in your downtown area or your little shopping area, but it is nearby. And so this town that I went to is fairly conservative. It's a fairly conservative community, but they have some wellness centers. So there's a key word for you: wellness centers, or Reiki, or intuitive massage, or intuitive counseling. Crystals is another one. Just spiritualism. Those are words you can look up. Of course, you're not going to put in woo-woo shop because, you know, that's only our language. I don't think Ma Bell thought about that when they created, you know, the phone book. You know, it's not even a phone book anymore, Laurie. It's not even a phone book. So here we go. Let's get started. So the first card is about compassion. Compassion is my compass, and I'm willing to hold space for the experience of others. So check that out. I love that. Look at that, holding up. And these kind of remind me of peace, and a star on top is the light. And remember, it's compassion. It's not judgment. It's not forcing, and it's not fixing. It's compassion. So our card reading today really kind of tells a story, and let's see if you can hear the story as I go. So let's just first look at the Ten of Swords. On the Ten of Swords, she looks like she's walking away. She's kind of going over a hill, and she's got her 10 crows kind of guiding and leading the way. Something has reached a natural conclusion, a way of thinking, maybe a struggle, a disappointment, or a belief. And I'm ready to walk away. Are you thinking that right now? And then next we have the Four of Pentacles. And look at her, she's holding on close. She's clutching her money. Which pentacles have to do with finances, has to do with security. It has to do with those things that make us feel grounded. So the collective is holding on to something. I wonder what that could be. What are you holding on to? What are you doing? And you're holding on too tightly. It could be money, it could be an identity, it could be safety, old ways of doing things, certainty, or relationships. What are you holding on to that's no longer serving you? And then next we have the Eight of Cups. And I love this Eight of Cups. Check this out. She's walking away from a flaming bowl of you know what. And she's going to the light. And look at this look right here. If you look really closely, that looks like a little orca, doesn't it? Or a dolphin. I just love that. So it feels like a turning point and a walking away. Something is no longer nourishing your soul, and you're just gonna let it burn, baby, burn as you walk away. And then I love it. We're ending with the Ten of Cups, which is the family card. It's the community card. It's the let's stay together card. So even after you are walking away and you are letting go of what is no longer working for you, that those safety things are no longer working for you, you're still gonna connect. You're going to connect with family, friends, community. You're still going to have a sense of belonging. So even though you walk away from some things that are not working, there's always going to be there people with you. This happens to be a family card, but look at the love. And look at Sorry about that. Somebody just called. In fact, it was my aunt. So, yeah, I have to call her back. So that's today's message, and let me read what I wrote about the message for the collective, and that's on my screen. You know, I type it up. Yeah. You do not need to carry every burden or solve every problem or stay attached to every battle. Let it go, let it go. Remember I said a few weeks ago, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? I'm not telling you to bypass or push your feelings down. I'm asking you, is it worth your serenity to fight this battle? Something is ending, and that ending is creating space for something more aligned. You can't. It's just like when your closet's full. Okay, I just looked at my closet and it came to me. When your closet's full, you can't keep going shopping. Sometimes you got to weed it out. Okay, I'm not wearing that anymore. I got to get rid of it. It's the same with spiritualism. It's the same with growth. It's the same with being a human being. Sometimes you got to get out some of the stuff so new stuff can come in. Let's see. Hold compassion for yourself and for others as they navigate their own journey, and release what is burning you out. What does that sound? That burning pile of you know what in that card. Trust the guidance that is calling you forward. On the other side of this transition is a greater connection, support, and love than you currently can see. I love that. I love that. So I told you I went on a little field trip, and I bought something because Laurie Lynnsee's going to have her own office space. It's like it's official. I mean, I've been in business now for a year, but I've been doing it. And as you can see, out of my bedroom. Sometimes I sit at my bed, and sometimes I sit at my desk. And as my husband would say, our whole house is now a television studio. It's not going to be that way long. So on my little adventure last Thursday or Friday, I can't remember the day, I went into a pottery store, and I found this little lovely gem. Could be a vase. Could be just a lovely thing that sits on my counter. And you know what I love about this? Is it's beautiful, but it's not perfect. It's got the drips. And it kind of reminds me of you and me. We're not perfect, but there's something beauteous and beautiful about us. So take that message with you today. So I want to know, what are you ready to give up so you can make room for the new that's coming in? So I hope you're all having a blessed day. Let's bring in the calmness and then release. I hope you are all having a blessed day. Love and light.